So, I finally watched Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F, and what did I think of it? Pretty good. Not, uber amazing as Battle of Gods was, but still, it had some good moments. I thought it was a pretty good film. Obviously, the return of my favorite Dragon Ball Z villain. Yeah, for those who don't know, Frieza's my favorite DBZ villain. And it was cool to see him in here. It was cool to see Golden Frieza. All around, it's a pretty good film. If you're a DBZ fan, you're obviously going to like it. You're going to like it a lot more than Bio Broly. God damn, that movie still sucks. But yeah, so let's talk about it. So the movie on a whole is more or less about this new character called Sorbet, who's been running the Frieza's empire since his death, and trying to find a way to resurrect him. So they get help from God, I can't remember the little guy, the three guys' name from Dragon Ball. What the fuck was his name? Pilaf, I think. God, it's been so long since I watched Dragon Ball. But those three, they get help. They resurrect Frieza with the human Dragon Ball, with the human Dragon Balls. And Frieza's been in hell for a while since his death at the hands of Trunks. And they resurrect Frieza, and I love how they use the second wish. As we all know, Shenron now can do 2 wishes. And I love what they use, like, we wish for 1,000,000 Zenny! Yay! They have fallen far. Also, as I recall, the one woman used to be she used to be older, right? And now she's got a thing for Trunks? Alright. Again, it's been a while since I've been really slacking on my show. I've been really slacking on Dragon Ball Z, so, yeah. But yeah, Frieza's back, and I love what he says. He's like, the only reason you really wanted to bring me back was because you suck at doing my job. So, yeah, and you can clearly see that, Frieza's army's, it's really kind of gone downhill since Frieza's death. Because they have to give up planets, they're running out of soldiers. This Sorbet guy, he's no Frieza, basically. He is in no way... he's in no way like Frieza. So, anyway, we have Frieza. He decides to go out and train, and yeah, that's the first. Yeah, Frieza. It does bring up a good point of if Frieza bothered to train, rather than just depend on his inherent abilities, it makes you do wonder: could he have been, strong enough to, how powerful could he be? Because obviously, as Vegeta said in the movie, I'm going to be spoiling stuff because the movie's been out for months. So, with this film, Vegeta makes a point of like, let me guess, the moment you unlock this golden form, you went right to Earth, didn't you? After months of training, the moment you unlocked this power, you decided, hey, I'm strong now. I'm going to go kill him now. And that was kind of his downfall, really, was that Frieza, didn't think it through, that his power, and even Goku says, look, your body can't regulate all that power now. Even when at this, I have to, when I'm at this form, his Super Saiyan God 2 form, I don't call it Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, because that's just a little, let's admit it, it's a little repetitive, isn't it? But yeah, let's just call it Super Saiyan God 2, for, to make it a little shorter. Even at this form, I have to regulate my body has to regulate all this power. But yeah, Frieza didn't think that, and it does make you wonder how powerful Frieza could have been if he decided, wait, I'll just keep training and see if I can unlock more power. Could he have been more powerful than Beerus? That is an interesting question. Too bad Frieza's arrogance kind of got the better of him, right? So anyway, so let's actually talk about one of the few flaws I have. One of the flaws I have with this movie. Not everyone fights, and let me explain. It's cool that we get to see actually, let's talk about Gohan real quick, because the thing with Gohan, it's been really bugging me since Battle of Gods, and it's been bugging me for a while now, since the end of the Buu saga, and I'm pretty sure if you're a Gohan fan or a Dragon Ball Z fan in general, you've been kind of noticing this as well. It really kind of sucks for Gohan, because they've been really nerfing him. I feel like, yeah, they've been nerfing him. Like that moment when he said, oh, I think I could still go Super Saiyan, maybe. And I'm like, you just lost your spirit. You just can't get your spirit form, can you? Oh boy, you can't even go Super, can he even go Super Saiyan 2? What? Yeah, Remember those days when, Gohan was, entrusted to be the next Guardian of Earth after Goku had gone, after his battle with Cell? I miss those days, too. But yeah, I just feel like, even during Battle of Gods, so Vegeta somehow unlocked in his Super Saiyan 2 form after Beerus punched slapped Bulma, and then he somehow became even stronger than Gohan's spirit form. Whatever. Yeah. But let me talk about something else that kind of bugged me. It's not the 18 thing. The 18 thing I can understand, because obviously I can back Krillin's play for having 18 not join them, because obviously, yeah, it's his child. Your family comes first. So he's obviously not protecting just Marin, but he also wants to keep his wife away. His wife, by the way, who's obviously more powerful, but he knows in case things go south, she'll at least have a chance to fight, to defend their daughter. So I can back Krillin's play on this one. But what I can't understand is, where's Boo? Seriously. Krillin mentions, yeah, we've got Gohan, Piccolo, and Majin Buu here, that should be enough, but I don't see Majin Buu anywhere. I seriously, where did he go? That would have been awesome to see. I mean, obviously, yeah, Beerus smacked Buu around like a pink paintball, but seriously, I know Boo's still out there, they even mention it, but yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad Master Roshi fought, and when he fought, it was awesome. But I would have gone for Buu. I mean, yeah, Frieza versus Majin Buu? I would have loved to seen that fight. But anyway, that's just a minor rant, because it just kind of confused me that, Krillin, goes on this whole thing of yeah, we have Majin Buu and Gohan, that should be enough to, at least hold our own for a while, and then he comes back with Roshi. But hey, it's cool to see Roshi fight, because you gotta remember, Roshi was the dude who trained Krillin and Goku. And he showed in this match, in these fights with Frieza's soldiers, that he could still throw down, and I thought that was really cool. Also, what was really cool, my boy Tien. Oh my god, it was so good to see Tien actually fight again. Oh my god! For those who don't know, I'm a huge fan of Tien. So I thought it was so cool to see. I mean, yeah, he didn't actually fight Frieza. But to see him, on the battle line, on the battlefield alongside Gohan and Piccolo and Krillin, the guys who usually do the secondary fighting, rather than have him just stand around, I thought that was just so awesome to see Tien fight. And the dude, the dude throws down. And I was like, yeah, get him, Tien! Sorry, again, I'm a huge fan of Tien, so to see Tien fight was nothing short of that's why you're such a badass, you three-eyed freaking nature. You're so fucking awesome. So yeah, always good to see my boy Tien, still show that he's still got what it takes. What? There's something else I wanted to bring up. Oh, I thought it was hilarious that Tien said Yamcha couldn't come. Yamcha couldn't come to the fight. That's I thought that was hilarious. It's yeah, I thought it would be too dangerous for Yamcha. It's always, going outside is dangerous for Yamcha. I just am reminded of that moment in Dragon Ball Z Abridged, where I just kind of almost expected this moment with Gohan going, "What about Yamcha, Tien? What about Yamcha?" I don't know what a Yamcha is, but it sounds a lot like a Raditz. So, what else did I want to talk about with this film? Again, the action's pretty well done. I thought the fight between Super Saiyan God 2 Goku and Golden Frieza was just amazing. In fact, just seeing Frieza fight in general was just nothing, it's always cool to see him fight, as always. I love also how this and Battle of Gods have become so self-aware of Goku, of Dragon Ball Z's self-flaws. Let me explain. The reason why I say self-flaws is because we've always seen, there's a moment in here where Krillin says, for once, Goku, could you just show up at the start of the fight rather than towards the end? And that's true. I mean, how many times has Goku just shown up at the last second to rescue everybody? A lot. And also, Whis points out, big flaws with Goku and Vegeta that we've seen throughout the show. I mean, obviously, Goku, is a little too overconfident with himself, and Vegeta's a little too high strung. And if they fought together, they would actually, have a chance of defeating their enemies quicker. I mean, obviously, if Goku and Vegeta teamed up, they would have defeated Frieza a lot faster, and we wouldn't have to have done the time travel thing. Also looks like that may not happen in the near future as well. Yeah, so I actually kind of, and it's the same thing with Battle of Gods, where we kind of followed the formula of the DBZ movies, like, oh, Goku gets a new form. That's how he beats that's how he beats the bad guy. How exciting! Now I know a lot of people were confused about how Vegeta also was able to unlock Super Saiyan God form, but from what I understand, and I could be wrong here, but from what I understand, is that this film was supposed to come, this was supposed to be a lot later in the Dragon Ball Super series, that this movie was just released ahead of time, apparently because of the popularity of Battle of Gods, and obviously the arrival of Dragon Ball Super. This actually, from what I'm told, at least, and I could be wrong, guys, this is just from what I'm told, is that this was supposed to, Resurrection F was supposed to be come out a lot later in the Dragon Ball Super series, but they just decided, fuck, let's just, it's already, we're kind of already moving ahead, let's just go with this. Again, could be totally wrong here, but that's what I've heard so far on the matter. Could be wrong, guys. But yeah, I just, some moments here, that Jocko guy, the intergalactic police guy who's friends with Bulma. I was like, have I seen you somewhere? Because I feel like I haven't. Oh, you're in Super, okay. Yeah. Sorry, the chair I'm sitting on is very rickety, so I'm pretty sure the mic's picking that up as well. What else did I want to talk about with this movie? There's also that holy shit moment where Frieza blows up the planet, yeah. And we get a small revelation that it was Beerus who orchestrated the destruction of planet Vegeta. It was just a passing thing, too. Whis just mentions, oh, wasn't it, didn't you orchestrate the destruction of planet Vegeta through Frieza? Yeah. I was like, wait, hold up. So Beerus was the one who really, manipulated Frieza and wow. Huh. The more you know, right? The more you know. Yeah. What else was there in here? Again, the fight scene, Dragon Ball Z does not disappoint in fight scenes, and trust me, you get a lot of them in here, from Goku's battle with Frieza to, obviously the fight further with that, and even Vegeta. I mean, I gotta give it to Vegeta, because he's the one who just beat down Frieza, but to the defense of Frieza, he'd already been taking a beating from Goku already, and he was already towards the end of his power level. And the only reason he, Goku lost was obviously because he took that shot from Sorbet. Yeah. But, I gotta give it to, Vegeta still was about to win had he not, circumstances not happened. What else did I want to say about this movie? Because it is a good movie. It is a really good movie, don't get me wrong. And it's a pretty, it's a pretty well-fluid movie. I think it's actually a lot longer than the past Dragon Ball Z films. I think this might actually be longer than, Battle of Gods, now that I think. I think Battle of Gods was a little shorter than this one. I could be wrong, but I think this might be the longest Dragon Ball Z movie. It's an hour and 35 minutes, but yeah, I think Battle of Gods is a little shorter now that I think about it. Oh, another thing I want to bring up, the soundtrack. Oh my god, is the soundtrack awesome. Especially when Frieza is being resurrected. I love that theme. It's just so savage, so, it's almost like a Hail Frieza kind of song. I mean, obviously, yeah, Frieza's actually name is mentioned in the song, but it was yeah, this is probably what, the evil Emperor probably listens to when he's slaughtering everybody through those weird ear holes. Yeah. So, what else did I want to say with this? Yeah, the soundtrack was good. If you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, I don't have to say that you'll be very pleased with this film. I think that this was this is a great way to bring back a classic DBZ villain. Again, my favorite DBZ villain, and show that he can still be a force to be reckoned with. What more can I say? It's a really good DBZ film. I think it's something that, you're obviously going to enjoy no matter what. So yeah. So you guys tell me, what did you guys think of Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F? Did you guys like it? Did you guys hate it? Just comment below, let me know. And once again, hope you all enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys later.